Hi guys. How are we doing today? Back at you with another Joy of Resin video. Doing a pour while I got some nice weather. Let's see. Pretty simple this time. Just I got two different resin colors, I suppose, to work with. Basic stuff today. Just I got just clear, although it does have a whole lot of bubbles in it. Hopefully those will come out on the heating pad. And then I just got a little white pigment with more bubbles. It's a very bubbly day. Okay, so let's see. I need those over here and over here. And I need these to be out of the way. I'm gonna have to find a way to store those properly. That's gonna go in there so that I don't have to worry about spillage everywhere. Okay, so I have another little pyramid that I painted with mica powder, and I'm going to try the orb thing again, because the first one was cool, but it can be better. And then I'm making another rose. This one is just going to be black petals with a white core, very basic, but I'm hoping it looks cool. And then I have the homemade mold that I made for my French cleats, and I'm gonna see how it works. Give it a test run. This is a very rough mold because I was pouring the silicone around just raw wood. Sanded a little bit, but unfinished, so they are very, very rough looking. I'm probably gonna have to make the resin pieces, sand those down as much as I can, and then go back and make another mold with clean edged resin pieces to get it nice and smooth. And we'll just have to see how it goes. So let's get started with the rose. Shit, my alcohol is over there. Am I still in view? Oh, it looks like it. Okay. All right. Giving this a little spray with the 90%, 91% alcohol. Shake it off. And for this one, we're just doing the white. What do I have left? All right, so this really is about 100 milliliter mold. All right, so I gotta hold on to that for now. I'm gonna just stick to basics with that one. All right, so that's done. Okay, so now I need to do my pyramid and my orb. I'm not doing the pyramid all the way up this time. I want it to be a little bit smaller so I can seat the opening a little bit deeper. So I'm just going up to that, just past that purple paint job. And then with the orb, that should do it, I hope. A little bit more. Okay, all right, so that's about 2/3 of the way full. So I'm gonna take these, put them over on the heating pad. That will hopefully let the bubbles release. And I'm going to do the same with the flour. Ooh. So now I got to deal with all these micro bubbles and these dice. So use a toothpick, scoop a little resin onto it. Alright, so all I'm gonna do is try to dig out the air bubbles. There are just a shitload of little air pockets on this. Okay, that seems to be working. All right, so what I'm doing is just kind of rubbing the pointed tip of my toothpick or skewer back and forth over these bubbles. It does seem to be flattening them out nicely. At least they're not as visible anymore. Kind of working the resin down into those voids. I might actually have to stop using that word. Okay, I think that'll work. It's a hell of a lot better looking than it was. All right. Almost there. I just want to make some good looking dice, damn it. Okay. Alright. Nope, still need that. Okay. I'm going to drizzle some on the lid, on the numbers. Okay, there we go. Okay, this needs to go in here. All right. So plus side, this lid is really easy to line up the way you want it. Downside, you cannot see if there's any micro bubbles in there. And I forgot to spray. Oh well. All right, I'm gonna go take this over to the heating pad. Okay. Now let's test out this thing. I'm going to spray this one, just in case. Yeah, this is heavy. was probably way more alcohol than I should have used, but oh well. I have no idea if I even have enough resin to fill all these molds. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh, it's gonna be so close. I have to use just a little bit of this white over here. And stick. If I have to mix mediums, I'm at least gonna make it look cool. Okay, that is as full as I can get it comfortably. Another spray on top. Okay. Alright, so what to do with the last of my resin? Well, I'm gonna see if I can make some jewelry. I still gotta figure out how to buff, polish, and seal these bad boys so that they're safe to put in somebody's ears. Might talk to my tattoo artist friend, see if his shop can get me like some discounted tunnels or something so I don't have to pay wholesale prices for them. Or check out how to properly buff and seal these. You know, I got studying to do. I can't just turn around and start selling these without doing the research and end up hurting somebody. I may be stupid, but I'm not bloody stupid. And lastly, I need a neon. think I had some fish that used to look like this. All right, I'm going to give these a little swirl. Okay. And one more. Okay, move this to the curing table, which I might need to start thinking about moving closer to my workstation. And I got a tiny bit left, so make myself a tiny little skull. This is a technique I haven't tried before. Okay. And one reason I might not have tried it before is because it might not look great. But hey, we're here to fuck around and find out. Well, I think that's all I'm going to get out of this batch, guys. So, I will bid you good evening, and set about the task of cleaning up after myself. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the show. I will see y'all next time.